get us started now. The kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger. MVP in this league, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket. Able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign, took his game to a new level, and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Steelers first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett now on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Open man downfield is Johnson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's Pickett.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Allen Robinson. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have moved out in front. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Deontay Johnson deep for the Steelers. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Pickett. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On second and goal. Pickett, open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive.
Let's go, man.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mahomes will try again on second down. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted by the Steelers.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And the catch made by Johnson. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
From the right hash, this from 33. Boswell's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half for the Steelers. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
From the 27, Pickett. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down.
Pickett back to throw. Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on third down to keep this drive alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pickett to throw on first down.
He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens.
63 yards.
And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's complete to Tony.
Mahomes pass. Brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was brought down by a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers'
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Mahomes to throw once more. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a head, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first down.
Pickett lost it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Now he'll escape to his left. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A dump down to McKinnon. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They run again with Harris. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Let's go do this thing, baby. Let's go, baby.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Second and 6.
Now a give, running left is Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for first and 10. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before.
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against the better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive.